Hey, this is Ran Stern, and in this short tutorial I want to share with you some tips and tricks regarding the usage of the stylish Glamor template. Now this template can be used for a fashion, maybe a design or a clothing show. You will be the judge. First, it is highly recommended to install the included font. This will convey the graphic message ideally. Now the main elements here are some particle dust, glowing rays, and all kinds of sparkling just everywhere. Now an important note, if you are opening this in versions prior to After Effects CS6, you might get a warning message that the CC environment effect is missing. This effect is only part of After Effects CS6 and above. And this is the effect that I'm referring to. It's warping the texture just around everything. So if we don't have access to it, I'm just going to turn it off. This is what we see. Now you can render it like this. It will look great, but if you want to maybe add some kind of a third dimension to the whole environment, just make sure to enable the 3D switch. This will give the layer a 3D quality and makes it maybe a little bit more connected into the scene. However, I'm just going to turn it off for now, and once again I'm going to enable the CC environment effect. The camera move here is controlled using the camera 1 orbital. Press U if you want to see and modify the keyframe here. And as always, if you want to change the title itself, just make sure to identify the cyan layer. It is highly recommended to just park your cursor just above the marker here, and then select it and press on the edit text and type in something else. I'm just going to respect my design choice here and keep the I as a lowercase. However, for the other letters I'm going to change, so this will say fashion. I recommend to highlight every word separately so the design choices that I've made will be kept. And in this case, if I'm speaking about design, let's just write down the word design. Now I'm going to say apply and wait for a moment for the text to be updated on the screen. If you want to change the atmosphere in terms of colors, one of the ways to do it is to come back to the project panel, then drag one of the solid layers, just put them above everything, convert it to an adjustment layer, go to the effects and preset, start to type down hue, select the BCC hue saturation and lightness effect, and use the overlay controls in order to find some other color schemes which you like. Now of course you can also raise the saturation according to your needs. Just make sure that you are not violating the broadcast rules if you want to broadcast it in a television program. If there is a need to measure anything, just as a tip, you always can apply the BCC Videoscope on top of everything. This way you get a statistics that will show you which colors you need to modify and calm down in order to broadcast this without violating the rules. In this case, I'm going to just turn it off. I really like these hot colors, so I'm going to leave it like this. Just to give you a rough idea, this project took 13 minutes to render on my 4-year-old Mac Pro machine.